So again, you got the front leg, and you just comes right down. Nice leg piece. Another leg. Belly. Yeah, baby. The back legs. You're just trying to find that last rib and slice right up to the backbone there. And there we go. So what we end up with is we've got the saddles and our rib cages, and you can just see how wonderful these saddle pieces are. You end up with the same thing and along the back. So I'll end up roasting these tomorrow. And then for this piece, we've got, for tonight's dinner, you can see what we'll end up with here. And then, yeah, don't forget about the belly pieces. Those will actually get served up to me. Okay, so I'm going to start making the Rabbit Cacciatore, and I'm going to start off with a pan on medium-high heat. Put some EVOO. You can use any type of oil you want, but we go to Sam's and we have a bunch of olive oil. You really want to make sure that you put some oil down in there, and then all I did was just salt and pepper both sides. And we're going to do these on each side, and what we're looking for is a nice golden brown skin. I don't want to move them around too much, but going to let them baste in that oil probably for about 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to get these turned over, and that's that nice golden brown that I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull these out. It's been about 10 minutes total, so about 5 minutes on each side. Aside and let them set for a minute. Now with this oil that's already in here and everything else, we're just going to go ahead and throw in some onions. You can dice them a lot smaller if you want to. I like mine a little bit bigger. And we're going to reduce this down to about medium heat. A little bit more salt. We'll let this set for just probably about 5 minutes or so. Okay, so we let the onions caramelize. That's going to bring out that natural sweetness that they have. The next thing we're going to do is I've got some Duplin 1. And we're going to go ahead and add about 2 cups of that to this. And I'm still going to leave my heat about a medium heat right now. I took rosemary and thyme, and I just bound them together by tying another piece on. I got 3 or 4 bay leaves. Just going to kind of really start to kind of break out that aroma on them. We'll set that in there as well. Okay, so we've got this kind of up to a rolling boil. I didn't make any rabbit stock since obviously I'm leaving the bone ends for tonight's meal and tomorrow's meal and everything. So I'm just going to use some chicken stock. You could use beef stock. Maybe about half a cup or so that I added in there. Just kind of mix that in. And then we're just going to go ahead and add our rabbit right back into this. So as this is coming back up to a boil, the next step that you want to do is you can use aluminum foil or anything you have to go for your pan. We'll cover this, we'll set it in the oven. It's set at 275 and we want to leave it in there for about an hour and a half or so. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I get some of this covered up a little bit. What I'm really going for is I want to make sure that the tops that are exposed here don't get dried out. So that's going. I'll get it covered and we'll get it in the oven. Okay, so it's been an hour and a half and this was in the oven like this for at 275. So let's uncover it. And you see what we got. We just got a nice glaze on everything. And I'll just go ahead and cover this up because Bree's running a few minutes behind. But none of the meat's been dried out. And we'll go ahead and serve this up. Here it is. Rabbit with mashed potatoes and then grape sauce and squash and zucchini.